For the people who talk about buzzes, one of the quick answers that people will share online is, okay, so I've got this buzz in my system. How can I get rid of it? And they said, oh, you can just use a cheater. First off, define what a cheater is and tell us 17 reasons why it's a bad idea. Go.
I just tell you one reason you can die.
No. You got to tell us first what it is, and then.
Oh, right. So I have to confess, because I am not feeling well today. I've given a lot of presentations live, and I punted tonight, and I have a whole PowerPoint slide deck that is just sort of lurking in the background here. And luckily, cheaters are in it. So give me a quick moment to locate those in the presentation.
And see, this wasn't even on the list of what we were going to be talking about tonight. But yeah.
It's not. But I knew you were going to throw a bunch of curves at me anyway.
It's coming out somewhere. It's going to be there. Oh, funny.
All right, so let's do this. I have 2 slides on grounding and cheaters, and I'll just share these and see if I can run through them quickly for you. So here we can see an ungrounded receptacle. We're mostly familiar with the ones that look like a smiley face, whatever, like kind of like what you see, on this guy.
Yeah.
This one you'll notice doesn't have that.
Doesn't have it. That would be the Northern Minnesota VFW outlet.
Yeah, and a lot in the Northeast, but this became illegal to install in new construction back in the 60s, 67, I think. Somebody can look it up and correct me, but it was in the mid-late 60s. So what we have is our neutral conductor, we have our line conductor, and then we have our safety ground. And you would say, well, where does that ground go? Now, I realized the question was on cheater plugs, and this is what cheater plugs were designed for. They were not designed to remove a ground. They were designed to add a ground. So when we are using them to remove a ground, 2 things here. 1, we're doing something unsafe. And 2, we're doing something illegal. Actually, it is illegal to purposefully remove a ground. And the NEC, the National Electric Code, specifically says that an objectionable current, which is their way of saying noise, is not a sufficient reason. Now, you might be thinking, oh no, the police are going to come. No, I'm not saying that. But the thing is, you could cause real harm to yourself or worse, others, and then it will be a serious problem because you've broken a law and caused injury or death. That never ends well. Anyway, so let's take a look. So this is one way people would do that, rip off the ground plug, right?
I still have PTSD from that happening to one of my expensive cords.
Oh, so bad. Oh. Just so bad. And then, then there's the cheater plug. Now, what I want to point out is if you look at the cheater plug, because you'll say, well, hey, okay, smarty pants, if these are illegal, how come, you can still buy them in Home Depot? I didn't say these are illegal. These are not illegal. Using something to lift or remove a safety ground is illegal. This device is not illegal because its intention, as we looked at in the previous slide, is to add a ground. And if you look, you'll notice this tab here that would line up with where the screw is on the plate in the hope that the grounded box, which would be hopefully bonded to the grounded conductor, which is the neutral, that we could create a secondary path to ground. So without getting all, whatever, the whole point of these things was actually to add a ground, not to remove it. So don't use that. So if you have a noise in your circuit, there are other ways that we need to look at to remove that noise. And we can use like galvanic isolation, a transformer-based device like an ice cube or a direct box or something. But what we don't want to do is remove the equipment safety ground on the power side. There's lots of other places we can go. By the way, excuse me, there are a couple ways you can go about using an ungrounded outlet, and that is to use a GFCI, a ground fault circuit interrupter, and there's portable ones like this that you can use, and both of those get the smile of approval. So,
smile of approval, nice.
Yes.